Hey guys! So today I really wanted to show something more realistic and simple for people in a hurry. I do this sort of look really often when I wake up later, or I'm in a hurry, or I'm not really doing anything particular and I just want to do a quick, easy, at least look a little more put together look so I don't look so tired. It's kind of a no makeup look, if that's something that sounds appealing to you. I did for this video add a dark lip just so that you can see it as something that's a quick, really look like you did something to yourself. I'd been asked to use as little products as possible, so I use a lot of products in multiple ways, I feel like, or they can kind of double. And so literally I'm only using counting brushes under 10 products. Like this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things, and that's counting the lipstick, so that's even unnecessary. So it's amazing. I'm using under 10 products including the brushes, and it's so quick and easy. I'm really excited to share it with you. So if you want to see this super simple, clean, natural, no makeup look, then keep watching and please subscribe, guys. Alright, bye. Alright, hey you guys, so I'm gonna start the video off with my eyebrows already done because let's get real, not everybody has to deal with them patchy brows and that's just necessary. But to start off with, I'm gonna go in with a BB cream. This is MAC's Prep and Prime, you know, BB cream, my usual. It's got SPF 35, and on a day that I'm in a hurry, this is perfect because I don't need to use primer because that is already in this product. And I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques brush because I can double this to use for my concealer as well. So it's just quicker, you know? And if you wanted, you could even just apply this with your fingers. I'm just weird and so used to using brushes now that I feel like it just never applies the same. So I'm going to just dab that all where I need. And buff it in. And I don't really need to concentrate too much under my eyes because I'm going to be putting concealer there anyway, and adding too much product under the eyes just adds to any creasing. One thing I like about this brush too is the shape of it is oval, so it's thinner this way, you know, obviously, so I can go between the eyebrows and all that. Kind of a neat feature. Okay, and then I'm going to go in, of course, with my Pro Longwear from MAC, and I'm using NW15. And as usual, I like to use warm because it helps cover any darkness around the under eyes, and using a slightly lighter adds to any highlighting effect I might want. And I'm going to put whatever's left on my fingers just a little bit on the eyes as a primer type eyeshadow primer. Because it has that anti-crease technology, I can double this product as an eye primer as well as my under eye concealer. And I will kind of dab this too, not just buff it in, because I don't want to smear everything else around, so I kind of buff it to blend it into the rest of the BB cream that I had put on under there. And then with my fingers, because the warmth of it will help it smear faster, I'll blend it into the eye area. And this also conceals any redness that you may have on the eyes, and it kind of gives it a solid, you know, base for everything. Okay, now that that is done, I am going to move on to this also, what I use as multiple things for this particular look, is the Anastasia Contour Kit. This is new to me, but I know it's everywhere on YouTube, so you already know what it's like. But for under eyes, I am going to go in with this one, so it's the more matte light color, whereas this is kind of a shimmery one. And I'm going to use my Real Techniques setting brush and just set that I had underneath the eye so that it doesn't smear throughout the day, because even though I'm in a hurry, I still want it to last, or else it's all pointless anyway. And I've noticed so far since having this contour kit that the yellow based middle, which is what I was mainly excited about to use for myself, I feel like it looks better on someone with a little bit more tan skin. So someone like me who's super fair, I don't really like it as much. I'm kind of bummed about it, but the other one's still good. Anyway, so now that I did that, I'll sometimes go in real quick just because I already have it and whatever, why not? I'll kind of put it everywhere else where my makeup, you know, usually breaks up, around between the eyebrows, the nose, and the chin. My T-zone, really. So then I'm gonna go in with a contour brush, just any type of contour brush. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, yes. And I'm gonna go in with this middle contour color, also from the Anastasia Contour Kit. Pat it off a little bit and do my usual quick bronzing. It doesn't have to be too precise because, I mean, this is a pretty natural looking look anyway. But I'll go through real quick my basic ways. And to do that, I usually kind of pinch it a little bit and make a line, and then I'll just dab it out so that it blends a little bit more. And I realize now the necklace that I'm wearing is kind of annoying for videos because it's like jingling like it's a dog collar or something, so sorry about that if that's what it is that you're hearing jingle every time I'm shaking a little bit. For some reason I felt the need to point that out. Okay, so there's that. And then, since the rest of the face is still a little like whited out from everything, I'm gonna go in just with a fluffy blending brush. Any fluffy blending brush will do, but I'm gonna now add a little bit of dimension in my eyes. I'm gonna just kind of blend. It doesn't really matter which one. And I'm gonna add a little bit of darkness in the crease area of the eyes. This just adds a little bit of extra dimension so that you don't look so just whited out and blah. It looks like you kind of did something. And I mainly keep around the crease area, but then once I'm done, I'll kind of dust it over the lids just for that added something or another. And then I'm going to take this shimmery highlight color that's also in that palette, and I'm just going to take my finger because it's quicker and easier, right? And I'm going to swipe it around my cheekbones. Add a little highlight to the face down the usual spots. And you can kind of see the glisten that it's starting to do to the face, right? And then I'm going to go ahead and take that and apply it under the brows as well, on the brow bone. As well as the inner corner. Looking a little more alive. And then I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Voluminous curved brush mascara. And I'm going to apply it to my bottom lashes first, just because I don't want it to get everywhere if I apply it to the top first. if that makes sense, because then when I'm applying it to the bottom, it could smear and I'm in a hurry, so I don't want that to happen, you know? So then I'll go ahead and apply it to the top as well. And I like to take it pretty close to the lash line too, because then that kind of adds a little bit of thick effect, and it can kind of look like it's liner also, kind of double as that. So that's why I prefer the curved brushes as well, because you can put it right next to the lash line and kind of shimmy it, I guess. And it kind of, I feel, adds thickness at the base of the lashes and a little bit of more extra darkness. So there is the main part of this look completed. So now to make it kind of look more overall, you know, finished and cleaned up, I'll typically maybe throw on a deep lipstick or something bright if it's summer, or, you know, spring, something like that. Since it is fall, I'll show it with a darker lip. And really, this is not something that you have to do, you know, it's just kind of a preference thing. You could just put on some chapstick or even a gloss or whatever you want. Or if this is perfect for you, then you're good to go. But I'm gonna go in with MAC's Dark Side lipstick with no lip liner because nobody got time for that. And voila! I think this is the perfect quick look. I mean, it's even quicker when I'm not having to stop and explain things, but I love this go-to look when I'm in a hurry or whatever, you know, and you can even tweak it or do it a little differently, but I think I look totally put together. What do you guys think? Anyway, so this is the final look, and thanks so much for watching, you guys. As usual, please like, comment, subscribe for sure to the channel, and I'll see you next time.